Hey guys, this is the Ultimate Warrior, and sorry about cutting off that last video. I was trying to put my Vita on my chest to kind of prop it up some, but apparently that just stopped the video, so I guess I'll just put that up as an introduction or something. Really hate that it happened, but again, not a professional, so I don't have anyone to hold my camera for me. So let's try this again. And I'm going to just fold this up real quick. Yeah, don't want to cut myself on that. I got this Tac Force knife from eBay, by the way, for like under $5. I'd recommend checking it out. Alright, let's see what we have here. Whew. Awesome. So here are all my button pins that I have. Should be 30 of them in there. I got the custom 30. You can pick 30 on there for $25, and you can have them all custom if you want, or you can choose from their store whichever ones that you want that are already made. Alright, so let's sort through all of these, shall we? Alright, first up we have Lance and Eerie from Nameless. This is one of the scenes where Red wanted Eerie to be in the play, and there was going to be a kiss scene, but since this is Lance's route, we were not having that. So he eventually stops her, and what he does next after this scene is hilarious. This is from Nameless, the one thing you must recall, so I definitely recommend checking that out if you want to know what happens, if you don't know already. Alright, next up we have Jake Mueller from Resident Evil 6. Yeah, I like Jake as a character. I think behind Chris and Pierce's story, I think him and Sherry is my second favorite route, with Leon and Helena obviously being my least favorite, if you watched my last video. Here we have Victor Frankenstein from Code Realize, Guardian of Rebirth. That was cute. I realized I didn't have enough. I don't think I had any of Victor Frankenstein of my custom CGs. I think I bought one that was already made, but as far as the customs go, he was definitely lacking, so I figured I'd pick up a couple of his. So yeah, there's him. And here's Red and Eerie. This is Red's route, so he obviously gets that kiss in the play. Again, this is from Nameless, the one thing you must recall. You can find it on Steam, and I would recommend checking out that Ultimate game. Alright, next up we have Impy Barbicane. I really like this one, especially in the opening title. Man, he looks kind of elegant in this one. You know, unlike his nature, where he's all goofy. But I really like his look. at least in the opening title. He's not a bad looking dude, but there's something about this image, this CG rather. So yeah, there's that. And here we have Sakuya from Norn 9 Var Commons, and he's in, I think this is Itsuki's route, and he has an axe where you can't see it, but Itsuki is holding Makoto in a pool. So Saki is just kind of like saving her. I thought this was really hilarious, so I figured I had to get this one done. What else? Natsuhiko, or Natsuhiko. Another CG of them. This was in one of the openings for Norn 9 Var Commons. Like, well, one of the CGs, rather. It's like very cute. At first, when I saw the opening, I thought that this was totally consensual. Like, they were going in for a kiss or whatever. But when you play the game, you realize that's not really the case. So yeah, there's that. Next we have Akito and Nanami. One CG of them kissing. Very cute. And I like Akito. He's a cool character. Nice tsundere you got going there. And here's the one of the same CG, but just different. Where he's using his Esper power. You know, he's looking like like a James Bond character, as one Amazon review would put it. But yeah, definitely a very cool piece. I can't wait to hang this up on my curtain. Alright, next up we have Ukyo. He's from Amnesia Memories, and he was the only one whose main pose I did not get, so I figured I'd add him in here. I like his serious look on this one. It's just an overall mysterious character. Probably ranks in my top favorites there. Well, maybe my top 3 of the characters in Amnesia Memories. And here we have Masamune. We obviously cannot get custom buttons if there's not a couple of Masamune pieces in there. So this is the CG where they have the group and the whole group of guys in a Hiyoko pictures, and I picked this one out. So there's him looking like he'd rather not be in it. Speaking of which, where's the other one? There we go. Got Natsuhiko in his, because you just gotta love the white Hiyoko costume. So yeah, Masamune's not alone. And he looks even more irritated. This is very cute. This is another one I'm gonna love hanging up on my curtain. Which, as soon as I get these up, I'll show my updated curtain. Here we have Yuri from Nameless. The CG where he's playing the piano. I think this is probably one of my favorite CGs in Nameless. Again, just not something you would expect from his character in a way. I mean, he's always looking elegant and fancy, but he looks pretty calm in there. Like, in the game when he's playing it. It caught me off guard with his personality. But yeah, we have Yuri. So I'll probably put him next to my other Yuri pin that I have. And next up we have Natsuhiko and Masamune. You know, Natsuhiko's about to kill Kahoru in this CG. And not Natsuhiko. And Masamune, he's obviously not having that, so I think it's cool how I can get both of my favorite characters, or both of my top characters in this one. So yeah, Kahoru's not dying. No time soon, buddy. And another Masamune one. You know, where Kahoru is petting his head, stroking his head. You can't see it in here, but that's where the CG's from. Again, I love my Masamune, so Had to have a few of him in there. Next up, we have San German. This is the CG where he's facing off with Guinevere from Code Realize. And I know a lot of people will probably like this one, but sorry, you can only see the front half of him. This is Abraham von Helsing and his extra CG. I really like that sleepy look on him. And I'd recommend playing Code Realize. It's a really good game, especially to see this short story in there. It's really hilarious. Let's see. Here we have Nanami and Akito. This is the dream sequence and Akito's route. The CG of that, where she's kissing all over him because apparently she likes fluffy stuff. And his ears are fluffy. Here we have Pierce from Resident Evil 6. Again, my favorite route in Resident Evil 6. And while I'm showing him off, let me show off Chris Redfield. So yeah, they are the partners in that game. Which this one just came without a bag. I noticed out of all of the bags I get, there's always one that doesn't have a Ziploc bag. I don't know if that's intentional or by accident somehow. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I think it's pretty interesting to figure out which one is not going to have the bag in it. But yeah, here's Chris. And there's Pierce. Very good storyline of Resident Evil 6. I'd recommend you check it out if you're into those type of games. You know, action games. Not really much for the horror aspect. Anyways, here we got the second Victor Frankenstein CG that I have. This CG is really cute where he's checking Cardia out, or Cardia, like I like to call her. So their interaction here is funny. Yeah, definitely check out the game. I probably will just keep saying that until the video's over. Yeah, check out the game. Buy it if you haven't. And if you haven't played it, sorry for the spoilers. I'll put a description in the link below. Here we have a Spike Spiegel. You know, in my last video, I showed off Faye Valentine and I forgot this dude's name, Jet. Showed them off, but I didn't have Spike, so I need to get him. And probably on my next purchase, I'll pick up Ed, because you just got to have the whole crew there. And hopefully I can fit the dog in that CG. So there's Spike from the movie, you know, Cowboy Bebop the movie. It's a good movie. I'd recommend you check it out. Here's Ada Wong from Resident Evil 6. I gotta hurry this video up because I'm about to reach the 15-minute mark. Here we have One Piece, the CG and Nora 9 bar comments. This is Natsuhiko's route. This is Ron with his crazy look in his eye. I think he would make a good fighter from a video game, because all fighting video games need that token psychopath, and he would be great. So here's Natsuhiko, the second part of that CG. So if you just put them together, it kind of resembles what's going on in the game. Again, Nora 9 Bar Comments is an interesting game. You should check it out. Here we have another Akito and the Nami kiss. I'll probably put this right next to the one that I showed you previously. This didn't seem right to have one part of that CG and not the other. Here we have San German and Cardia and Code Realize. This is towards the end of their route, and they're in each other's embrace. I really like that one. And we have another Masamune one. This is the one in his Prince uniform, like in his dream sequence. And the last two, we have San German and Masamune again. Alright, so thanks for watching. See ya.